Hello and welcome to Meditation Chat. My name is Vicki Haspels, and every Wednesday I like to share with you some of our little insights and the journey that we have on meditation. I run meditation every Thursday at 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time, and I'll pop the little link in the post as well if you want to come along and check it out. But this Thursday, the Thursday just passed, we entered the beautiful soul healing space and our higher self guides joined us along the way, but we were also invited or granted access to a higher healing space, and it is in that space like our frequency and our vibration was increased so that we were able to just lift ourselves a little bit higher. It was a little bit spacier. It was very nice though, and it required a certain level of surrender to that energy and to that power, but within the beautiful space of the healing circle, of course, that's all possible. And on that part of the meditation, of course, we'll go and do our own thing within a quiet space, receive our healing, receive our messages, and it's always very difficult to come back. But that higher healing space allowed us to explore our true self, allowed us to release and remove all of the facade that we put on during the day, and allowed us to just truly examine our higher heart, our beautiful heart, and just to allow ourselves to be and sit in that for a little while, so that we were able to just relax truly and reconnect with that part of us that's true love, pure energy, and is also connected to our past. Now, in this higher heart energy, it is not a feature to connect with any of our past, present, or future. In the higher heart energy, that is not of a concern. The higher heart energy goes beyond day to day. It goes beyond what we might think about our karmic journey, what we might think this or that means to us. And oftentimes those questions are answered, because the intent is, when we go into meditation, we ask for a bit of an insight and understanding. But the higher heart healing releases us from all of that concern or worry, all of that focus, and just allows us to sit in that beautiful space of that life between lives that we experience within a past life regression, or that real mystic experience that we always go for. And I can tell you, my friends, that once you experience that, and even if it's for a moment, it's not always something that you can sustain, but even experiencing it for a moment changes everything, because you can't go, once you know it, once you've surrendered to it, you never go back. You cannot deny it, and it actually moves and shifts everything in a forward direction. So that connection to that higher heart energy would have moved us forward from a place that we were at the moment in a timely manner, because it was always meant to be, and the group that experienced at that time received that healing. And so we were able to allow some shifts to take place, and it was coming back. It was really difficult to come back and be back in our bodies, but we managed, and it was everyone came back and shared their experience, and they had a very positive, very loving, but just really relaxed, and just the weight of the world was lifted just for those couple of moments, and beyond. It was, that it was going to be carried on beyond, and from that we lose a little bit of stress and anxiety from our day to day. Now, if you want to listen to this meditation, you can there is a link on my newsletter, and I'll put that in the post as well, a link to my newsletter, or I'll also add a post to past meditations. If you would like to go and listen to this meditation or any past meditations, they are actually up in a podcast section of my newsletter feed. Now, if you want to stay tuned, I'm going to share with you the group messages that we bring forward after meditation, we share and then we pull some cards and we share messages for the group, but also for the wider community. So not only do we support each other, but we are also, with love, bringing through hope, understanding and inspiration for all to listen to. So whenever you're listening to this, whether it's tonight, on Wednesday night, or whether it's down the track further, you will receive the healing from these messages that you're meant to. So please stay tuned for these messages with love from me to you, and have a great week. Mwah. Goodbye. All right, so that we can choose a card. Shuffling the decks, and the energy that we've just created surrounding us should give us really nice. That was the other thing about this meditation. It brought in clarity. Like whatever was released from our energy created some clarity within our thinking and understanding within our thinking. So you can focus on that as an intention when you're pulling the card, so that whatever comes through is going to come through as a clear message. Anyone like to go first?
I'll go first if you like.
Okay, thank you.
I'm using the Modern Oracle cards, and on my card it's got success, recognition, rewards, moving forward. And what really stood out for me was the moving forward. I feel like there's been a shift, and there's like a new beginning, and so we're moving forward into that next phase. And I'll just show you the card.
Oh, that's right, it's got that lovely gold on it.
Yes.
Beautiful. It does feel like, I agree, it feels like that we've paved the way for whatever we've done. We've paved that way to move forward and have with success as well, without those things that may have gotten in the way. Also too, we talked about clarity. Yellow is good for mental clarity. The yellow that's on the card. Thank you. Thanks, Raylene. Anyone? You. Oh, good. Anyone like to go next? Oh, we've had a bit frozen. Would you like to go next, Rochelle?
Yeah, actually, mine's sort of similar. I got the Knight of Pentacles.
Yeah.
And yeah, it looks sort of like the person's moving forward and a whole lot of stuff is getting shed, like it's leaving behind a whole lot of things.
Yeah, it does too.
Yeah.
That's good. I like it. And it's behind, like it's being shed behind, so walking away from it. Yeah. Great. That's perfect. Perfect message. Thank you. And Tamara.
Yeah, so I got a Knight as well. I got the Knight of Swords, and I like the yellow on this guy.
Yes.
For me, what's coming through for me is about momentum and keeping the charge going.
Yep.
And not being afraid to face down what comes up for you on the horizon.
I love it. Very good. I love those cards. Are they the same ones that you had from last week?
No, these I used the Paulina last week. This is from the Vivid Journeys. So
yes.
She uses the Rider-Waite-Smith imagery, but she zooms in on a certain aspect, and then she really focuses on colour as well. So yeah, and this
they're
one,
beautiful.
the yellow is really speaking out.
Beautiful colours. Thank you. So my card that I chose this week, the Star. So I think that's really, again, we've got a really strong yellow coming through, which is the clarity of the solar plexus, the clarity of the mind. It brings in that clear thinking, but also to clear sight. So the Star doesn't necessarily give us the end result, but it keeps that momentum going. The Star is hope, and so that's what this card is representing. Is that as everyone collectively has said, we're moving forward and shedding, and we are doing so without having to know where we're heading, and without needing to know, so that we're not getting anxious about it, because the star is at work and it's providing a guiding light. And so because of that, we can just take one step in front of the other in peace and contentment, because we know that we are heading in the right direction without actually having to know all the things about where we're going. So that's lovely. Very nice. I love that. So overall, it's I really felt like everybody's reading tied in with each other. Like it created a nice picture. And so like I was starting off with that moving forward card, and then the clarity of the yellow, and like that real push forward, letting go of like it's all leaving us. We're all leaving that behind. It's actually shooting off, like you said, Michelle. And the star with the guiding light, keeping everything focused and taking away that need to know where we're heading. That we just know it's all good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've just noticed that there's a yellow on the shield.
There is
on his
too.
back is a yellow star.
Yes, there is too. Yep. So the colour of the day is yellow. The message is about the yellow. No, I love it. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you so much for those readings. They were great. They'll make a nice message for my next meditation chat.